Hi, this is Tim of the 1916 Company. Welcome and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, Team Mosso at the1916company.com for purchase pricing and availability questions concerning this watch. And this watch is the IWC Pilot's Watch Double Chronograph Top Gun Ceratanium. You're looking at reference 3718-15. It was launched back in 2018. It is a titanium cord case with a ceramized outer layer and the split-second chronograph pilot's watch that IWC has popularized and made iconic of its model line since the early 1990s. So the watch is fairly large. As you can see in my hand, 44 millimeters in diameter, 16.7 millimeters thick, 53.8 from lug to lug. It's a 21 millimeter spacing between the lugs. We'll throw it on my wrist, which is 16 centimeters in circumference. And you can see that it is large. It's pushing the limit of what I could successfully wear. Though if you look at my arm in total, the watch itself is big, maybe even oversized, but not too big. So I'm going to say if your wrist is my size or larger, you're good to go. If your wrist is any smaller than my wrist, 16 centimeters, you're going to want to go with a smaller pilot's watch. Oh, it has a titanium case. It's not toy-like. It's 135 grams as I measure it, and for a watch that's on a strap with a very simple buckle, that's actually quite substantial. The strap features textile on the top, rubber on the bottom. You can see the buckle, like the watch, is ceratanium. CT from Brogioli, right there. Now, the finish is all matte. It's a media blast finish. What happens is the outer layer of the titanium turns to ceramic. So you get the scratch resistance of ceramic, but unlike pure ceramic, which can fracture or even shatter straight through, this cannot. We have a screw-down crown here, so on this water-resistant strap, if you wished, you could surface swim this watch. The split-second system allows you to gauge the gap between two runners around a track, two cars around a course, two events occurring simultaneously. You can figure out whether that gap is waxing or waning. And Richard Habring, yes, that Richard Habring of Habring Squared, initially devised this Valjoux 7750-based split-second chronograph in the early 90s for the first Doppel chrono, and it took what had previously been an esoteric, rare, and very exclusive complication and made it everyday practical and accessible to those who merely have a lot of money, not ridiculous money, to spend on a watch. So the timepiece works well on that basis. It's still 7750-based internally. This one has a ghosted dial, which in pilot's watch fashion looks like the instruments, the analog instruments of a 20th century aircraft flight deck. Let's do a quick loom shot so we know exactly what we're getting into here. We do have a couple of subsidiary setting functions. We have a bidirectional intermediate quick set, so you can set both the date and the day. And then when you pull the crown out all the way, you activate hacking or stop seconds. The dial is matte, anti-glare, that's the idea. You can see the IWC motto, Probus Scafusia, on the crown, and on the back, Top Gun, and I believe that is the Top Gun movie logo from the original 80s poster. There is such a thing as a U.S. Navy Top Gun program, and it still exists, but that right there is not the logo of the program. Still, a fun piece of pop culture. Also worth mentioning here, we've got a solid case that has a soft iron core around the movement to protect it from magnetism, and also an unusual feature in that the crystal and the seals are secured against accidental displacement if you're in an aircraft cockpit that explosively decompresses. Inside, we have the latest generation of a movement that Richard Habring would probably recognize, still 7750 based. We have the IWC caliber 79420, so still a unidirectional winder, as the 7750s are. 44-hour power reserve, 4 hertz, 25 joules, stop seconds, double quick set, and then it has the combination of a cam-based function selector. These days, I can tell you that the cams are so sharp, they are indistinguishable from column wheels and feel. So don't be prejudiced. A cam system is not inherently inferior to a column wheel. I can think of a lot of primarily Frédéric Piguet-based column wheel watches that don't have a pusher feel this good. Also, because it's an oscillating pinion clutch system, the engagement of the seconds hand is almost still. There's very little jump or stagger when you start up an oscillating pinion, because there's a lot less play when a pinion drives the chronograph wheel. So inherent quality, yes, of every 7750 architecture, but also a fun one to know about because it's sort of an under-recognized and undersold advantage of the 7750. So there is a lot to love here, and IWC's really made the movement their own with bespoke decoration, the Doppelchronos system, and 5-position adjustment. So this watch is IWC in and out. It's also very, very scratch resistant. And if you like that, reach out to Team Mosso at the 1916company.com for purchase and pricing details.